Shako Mako, everyone, welcome back to another video. This is Joe Austin, and today we're going to talk about the focus bracket and the new Sony A7RV. Stay tuned. If you're not familiar with the focus bracket, it's basically taking multiple pictures at different focus areas and then stitch them together. With the focus bracket, it's the camera do that for you, so you don't need to change the focus area. It changes it by itself. You can choose if it's narrow or if it's wide area of focus and how many pictures you want. So to activate this feature on the Sony A7RV, all you need to do is go to drive mode and focus bracket and select the area of focus or the focus area if it's a narrow or if it's wide. For example, if you're doing landscape, you would choose wide. If you're doing some macro shot, you would choose narrow. And you choose how many pictures you want it to do. This is really helpful when you have a fast lens and you want to take a picture at night, so you have it wide open to get as much light as possible. At this point, you will have a very narrow depth of field, so using the bracket, it will focus, take a picture, focus a little bit further, take a picture, and it do it for you. You don't need to measure anything. But it's gonna be separate pictures when you're gonna look at it. So you're gonna have to go to your computer, laptop, and stitch them all together. And it's really simple, really fast. You can do it in Photoshop. Since we still don't have the support in Photoshop, so you're gonna have to change the formula for the file if you shot it in RAW, and the imaging edit. If you want to know how, look at the video over here. I don't know, I'm gonna put it somewhere. But look at this video how you can change the formula to use the raw files from your Sony A7RV into Photoshop. After doing that, you can open them in Photoshop like this. Okay, so first thing, you go to File and you go to Script, and from Script, load files in stock to stock. Go to Browse, select the folder that you're gonna have the pictures in. I think I have them in download. There you go. Make sure everything is selected. A or Command A, open. Okay, so right now I'm seeing only 15. So I'm gonna have to do folder, browse, select the whole folder. Okay, so I have 57 photo, and hit OK. Usually, if it's on a tripod, you don't need to align them, but if they were not on a tripod, you're probably gonna need to align all these pictures together, because if there was any changes or shake in the camera, then the picture will not be aligned and it will ruin the whole thing. Also, another thing, while it's loading, choose the minimum focus distance and put it at the bottom of the frame. This way, everything till the end of the frame or end of the view gets in focus. So I select align when I opened it, so it's gonna open everything and align it all together. It's gonna take some time, but yeah, that's the mistake that I did with these pictures. It's the focus distance was not at the beginning of the frame, it was a little bit further. So what it did, it focused everything from that point to infinity, and that beginning of the frame or the front of the frame is still not in focus. We're gonna see that together. Okay, now everything is aligned. I'm gonna go ahead and select everything. Okay. I'm gonna go to Edit and Auto Blend Layer. That's what we're gonna select. We're gonna select Stock Image, hit OK, and let Photoshop do its magic. I think I've been looking, so I'm not used to shooting with a Sony A7RV with a flip screen, so every now and then I'm looking at the screen. I hope I didn't do that much in the video, but case you see me looking not to the lens, that's probably to the screen. Still getting used to flip screen. Okay, and now it's done. Let's take a look. As you can see, the whole picture is in focus except the bottom, because it was not in focus when I took the first picture. And this is what I was talking about. And now it's looked like it's a painting. So fortunately, we're gonna have to crop it. But that's the beauty of 61 megapixel. I can crop the hell of it, and it will still be very high quality picture. But to avoid that, to have the whole picture, the whole frame, and to not have to crop into it, just make sure that the first picture you take, the focus is right in the bottom, and then everything else will be in focus once you take the other God knows how many pictures. But yeah, looks great. Everything in focus. Water looks great. And with the Sony A7RV, even though I have like a moving water, it's not blend in. As you can see, you can see the details in the water, that's pretty amazing. Here you have it, guys. This is how you do focus bracket. Very cool technique to get really high quality, all in focus pictures, and doing it automatically in the Sony A7RV. Just make sure your camera is on the tripod. You don't want a lot of shaking, and just wait and see the magic. Hope you guys learned something from the video. Thumbs up, it helped a lot. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. See you next one.